Is the witness been called by the registrar? Mr. Bujan, can you please check?
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind you once again that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Madam Chair, I hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. FATAJO.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, you're welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Council, can we proceed? Thank you, Madam Chair. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. FATAJO.
Afternoon, ma'am.
You are required to bring some documents.
Yes.
Do you have them with you?
Yeah, I have them here.
Okay, you can tell us the documents you have with you, one after the other.
Okay. I have 2020 weekly report, 2021 weekly report,
Okay.
2022 weekly report.
No.
I
Okay.
have first and second quarter 1% commission for 2023. Yeah, that's the first and second quarter. This is the arrears as of 2023, trade license arrears.
Okay.
This is the trade license revenue targets versus collection from 2018 to 2023.
Okay.
And you have business registration from 2018 to 2023. I think these are the documents requested.
Okay, how about the monthly zone collections?
That one was submitted the last time.
Okay, so you brought the weekly from 2020 to 2022.
Yeah, because I learned that 2023 weekly report was submitted by my supervisor.
Sorry, I was about to ask that. It was submitted by who?
My supervisor.
Okay. License, you have two supervisors. Which of the supervisors?
Mr. Sow Amadi.
Amadi.
So yes.
You were asked by the chair to bring trade license register.
Trade license?
Trade license register.
Yeah, that's yeah from 2018 to 2023.
How about the invoices?
The
Invoice.
no, the missing invoice.
The invoice.
No, they were submitted to accounts.
I beg your pardon, I didn't hear the answer.
The invoice were submitted to accounts. You know, invoices are collected from accounts.
I understand.
If you are given an invoice, you will only get a new one when you return the old one.
Yes,
So when you exhaust an invoice book, you have to return it to accounts before you are given a new one.
Yes, I believe Madam Chair asked you whether you've been keeping records of this invoice. You said you've been making records in a choir book.
Invoice?
Remember saying that?
No, invoices are always issued by accounts, not by us.
No, I understand. It's issued by accounts. But the question to you was whether you were keeping records of the invoice you've been taking from accounts.
No, actually, no.
You've not been taking records.
No.
Okay.
Maybe I overheard that.
So what were you entering into the choir book that you made reference to in your statement? Sorry, in your evidence in chief.
That's the payments. Like if you issue an invoice, and payment is done, it's entered in the choir book.
So those payments are the ones you've been recording in a choir book.
Yeah.
You were told to provide the choir book. You have the choir book?
No. I didn't. The choir books are with the collectors. That's what we call the cash books.
Yes, we understand the cash books. Those choir books, per se, were not only for the entries of cash books, because we've seen registers.
No, okay.
Do you understand?
No, I understand what you are coming.
We've seen market registers being entered into a choir book.
Yeah,
so
we
the
created a
name
choir-
is choir book, but what's recorded in there, that's how you refer to it.
No, we created a choir book for invoices like last year. That was started last year.
Yes.
But for 2023, those choir books were brought in by my then Director of Finance, Sirim Njai. So the current one are with the collectors.
Sheriff Njai submitted the choir books here.
Book for invoices, yes, last year. That was at the inception of your program.
Mr. Sheriff Njai, the Director of Finance.
Finance.
He's the one that submitted these choir books, the invoice choir books.
Yes.
Before this commission.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll confirm that. So how about the loan? The loan. You were supposed to provide information on the loan that you took in 2018 for the amount of 120,000.
It's not 2018, 2008.
I beg your pardon, 2008.
Yes.
Since you said 2008 is definitely not within our mandate, but I believe you said you took another loan and you're still servicing it. That was why we are asked to bring the details.
No, I what I told you was I took loan in 2008.
Okay.
Of $120,000.
Okay.
I bought a vehicle at $70,000.
Okay.
The remaining 50,000, that's what I used to start the timber business.
So
that was 2008, not 18.
Okay, that will be corrected. So the timber business, when did you start the timber business?
2008.
The same 2000.
Around September, October, yes.
Okay.
So yes, so what we will need, Mr. Fatajo,
yes,
is your bank transactions from May 2018, because that is where our mandate starts. And yes, 2018. And the reason why we just wanted confirmation of the loan that you took, because that is the basis upon which you may have some transactions in your account. Is that not so? What I mean, let me put it this way. The loan you took was the basis upon which the timber business was started.
Yes.
Right? And our mandate starts in
2018.
2018.
Yes.
So what we just need to see is evidence of the loan that you have taken.
Yes.
Yes. So that we appreciate that the transactions in your account is as a result of this loan.
Yeah, the loan evidence is here.
Yes. Okay. So we would like to have that.
And if you don't mind, I have a receipt for the car I bought at 70,000 the same year.
No problem. You can.
Okay.
Council, we may proceed.
Thank you. You've submitted the weekly, but how about the monthly report on revenue collections made from 2022 to 2023?
This was submitted the last time I came here. The monthly report.
From 2022 to 2023, that was outstanding.
2018.
2018 to 2023.
Yes.
No. What we have here, the outstanding was the one for 2022 and 2023.
The monthly report, you mean?
Yes, please.
No, the monthly report was submitted. I'm only submitting the weekly under the annual collection versus the target. So if the monthly report is pending, you said 2022, 2023.
We're asking for 2022 and 2023.
2022, 2023.
Yes.
Monthly.
Yes, please.
This was not submitted the last time?
No, it wasn't part of the list of
Then
the submissions.
it must be an oversight, but I believe I submitted monthly report the last time I came.
Okay, you can liaise with the registrar, but from what we have in our records, the 2022 and 2023 are not part of the list.
Okay.
You were also asked to provide the original documents for Exhibit 2, which was the offer appointment, confirmation, promotion, and confirmation letter, and also the recommendation letter.
Yeah, unfortunately, I could not see, but I think I was able to see only two, which I submitted the last time. That's my appointment letter under the promotion. Is it promotion, ma?
Appointment, confirmation, promotion, confirmation again, and recommendation.
I could not see the originals, but the original of my appointment and my promotion were given to Madam Chair.
Okay. The you've made mention of total revenue collection against the tariff. You have that.
Against the target?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Year in, year out, huh?
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you can kindly hand us over the documents that you brought, so that we can tender those.
Yes, the weekly report. Should I give them one by one? 2020, 21, 22, and 23 was submitted by Amadi.
So, Mr. Fatajo, for the weekly report for these years is from January to December.
For this year?
No, the
January to December.
The weekly reports that you just submitted.
Yeah.
January to December of each year.
Yeah.
Madam Chair, we applied to tender the weekly report. We applied to tender the weekly report from the year 2020 to 2022 into evidence as an exhibit.
So this is 2020. The weekly reports for Canifing Municipal Council on the invoices issued and the amount of revenue collected covering the period 2020 to 2022 are hereby admitted in a bundle as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/KFF/KMC/006.
As the commission pleases. Did you have the business registration of Silla Soto then and now Solib?
Salisoto and then Neobanta.
Solib, yes.
Yes.
Oh. Do you have the originals?
Yes, originals are there.
They're there?
Yeah, they're there.
May we please have the original? Then we will tender vote for confirmation, and then the origin you can make a request, also an application for the original to be returned to you.
As you please, ma'am.
Okay. Chair, we apply to tender the business registration for the then solicitor and now
It's Salisoto.
Salisoto.
Salisoto Trading.
Sorry. Salisoto Trading. And now
Neobanta.
Neobantang Trading into evidence as an exhibit.
Mr. FATAJO, these are all annual renewals, right?
Yes.
And Mr. Fatajo, we will return the 2024
Okay.
renewal.
Okay.
The business registration certificate with SR number 07106532666, dated the 4th day of April 2018, and attached thereto the annual return certificate for the said business, which is new Bantang.
It's Neo Banta.
Neo Bantang Trading. Thank you for correcting me. Neo Bantang Trading. This, the certificate and the renewals covering the period 2018 to 2023 are hereby admitted in a bundle as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LVC/KFF/KMC/007.
Has the commission, please?
Yes, and in addition to that, after perusing the originals, we are satisfied that these are the true copies of the originals, and we hereby order that the registrar returns the original business certificate to the witness, and we will admit the copies as exhibit.
Has the commission, please?
2020. That was
7. Yes.
Mr. Fatajo, do you have any other document that you were?
Yes, I have the annual business registration from 2018 to 2023.
Okay, let's look through that.
Hmm?
You can provide it to us first to just go through it.
That's the business registration from 2018.
Mr. Fazil, please confirm whether all your original signs are.
Yes, they are all in there.
Madam Chair, we applied to tender the business registration documents from 2018 to 2023 into evidence as an exhibit. The weight to be attached to it shall be determined by the commissioners. Hence, we have the license register.
Council, did we admit the license register?
Yes, the witness provided the license register, and some were tendered through the supervisors as well. But the registrar can confirm through who exactly.
Mr. Fatajo, are these the different for the year, for each year? Is it the different categories of businesses? Is what you have here?
Yeah, in 2018,
Yeah.
we were combining everything together, 2018 and 2019.
Okay.
Like everything is inputted by my humble self.
Yes.
But in 2022, 2021, then my director advised me to assign the collectors to be inputting their transactions on their own. So this is why you have the difference there. It was then in categories of business,
Okay.
but now it's a mix up in the 2020, 2021 business registration. But if you look at the various columns there,
Yes.
it will tell you which type of business is registered there.
Yes. I noted the mix up for 2020 and 2021 going up.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the time when we were advised to assign the collectors to be inputting their own transactions.
And so they will mix up all the businesses.
They?
I said they will mix up all the types of businesses.
Yes. But if you go through it, you will know which business is.
Yes, let me just admit this and ask you one question. The business registration of the various types of businesses covering the period 2018 to 2023. Is that correct?
Yes.
Admitted in the bundle as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/KFF/KMC/008.
As the commission pleases.
So now, what I'm trying to ask is that initially 2018, 2019, you made them as per categories. That is what we have seen on the records.
Yeah.
And now it is all mixed up.
No,
And it is all mixed up. And mixed up in the sense that the individual collectors are to collect this, the different types.
Exactly.
And enter them in the cash book.
Yes.
Now, and you do agree that in the cash book, sometimes they don't identify the type of business in the cash books.
Of course.
Is that correct?
It's possible.
No, I'm asking you because you are you are the manager, right?
Yeah. You do have.
Yes. Because it is in the records, it's in their cash books.
That's what I said. Yeah. It do happen. Sometimes you go through some cash books, you will realize that they will write been payment for trade license.
Yes.
And whenever I come across that, I will call the collector concerned. I said, no, you cannot write been payment for trade license. The particular business name should be mentioned there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is why, is it correct to say that is why there has been some challenge in the reconciliation? Because if you look at the cash books of the collectors, you find most of the time they just indicate trade license.
Trade license, yeah.
Which makes it very difficult for you to appreciate which type of business. And I believe the way you had done it earlier on would provide for clarity, and it is easier for reconciliation. Is that not right?
Yeah.
So when you started having challenge in your reconciliation, didn't you think it was prudent for you to re-advise that you revert back to your original position, which makes it easier for you to clearly do a very correct reconciliation when it comes to revenue?
Yeah.
In the type of businesses that you have.
Yes.
Is that not correct?
It's correct.
Thank you. You may proceed.
Thank you, Madam Chair. That's all the documents you have for now.
Do you have any other documents?
Yes.
Do you have any other documents?
I have that's annual revenue versus annual collection from 2018 to 2023.
That's the annual collection versus the target.
Annual target.
Okay.
That's the budget for every year versus the collection from 2018 to 2023.
Do you have another document aside from this one?
Yes, my car loan approval, 20,
So
2000.
please hand over all the documents.
All the documents.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
And this is the 1% commission for the last 3 quarters of 2023. That's car loan. And this is the trade license arrears as at 2023. Basically, these are the documents I have with me here.
This one is distribution of fourth
Yeah,
quarter
that's
1%
1% commission.
Okay. But the two are dated there for 2023.
Yeah,
This one is not dated.
it's not dated.
No, it's not dated, so we may not know specifically it's for which year.
Yeah.
But these two are dated.
Anyway, with those documents,
It's with these two documents.
yeah, with those documents, I photocopy those 2 documents, but the originals have been returned to the paying out cashier. When I inquired from them, they told me that they have submitted the documents here from 2019.
So you were only able to retrieve for 2023.
Yeah, because I photocopied those documents.
Okay, 2023 first quarter, second quarter. This one fourth quarter though,
Fourth quarter.
but not dated.
Yeah. I have, can we go back to my business? Ma?
Yes, we will. But before going back to your business, I need yes, I need to just ask a question regarding this unpaid invoice arrears
Yes.
for year 2023.
Yeah.
Do you have it for year 2018 to 2022?
No, we don't. We started capturing this in 2023.
Arrears.
Because what happened, we don't have a system in place.
Okay.
So like normally at the end of every year, a collector is moved from one zone to another.
Okay,
So
when did this start in 2023?
this is 2023. When they appointed private debt collectors, that was the time we were asked to extract this and give it to the private debt collectors for a follow-up.
Yes, my question is when in 2023?
When?
Yes. When in 2023?
2023. That's why I'm saying when they appointed private debt collectors.
I understand.
Yeah, that's 2023.
That's fine. So you were saying something about the document you're having, because I want to tend
Yes.
all the documents together, but you can explain about the document you're having and then
Yeah,
we can tend all the documents
okay.
together.
These receipts. I started my business in 2008 in FATAJO. Then in 2012 or 2011, and I moved to Yundum. In 2012, I asked an assistant from my brothers in abroad to help me buy a local sawmill. These are some of the receipts that they send me to buy a local sawmill at 100,000. Then I continue my business up to now. Register. These are original receipts.
In short, in addition to the loan you took in 2018,
yeah, this is 2012.
Those are the extra funding.
It's not 2018.
Sorry,
it's 2008.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
So these are the extra fundings.
Yes.
Mr. Fatajo, we've gone through the receipts from the Bureau de Change and the amounts indicated as well. But to make it easier, you can arrange them from the year it started up to date because it's relevant. But you can make a cover letter. You understand what I? Do you understand me?
Yeah.
You can make a cover letter and then arrange it in sequence.
According to
Yes, with a note. Yes, with an explanatory note as to where the fundings are from.
okay.
Madam Chair, we applied to tender trade license target versus collection for the year 2018. List of unpaid invoice / arrears for the year 2023. Distribution of 2023 first quarter 1% commission. Distribution of 2023 second quarter 1% commission, and distribution of fourth quarter 1% commission, and approval of car loan letter dated 10 July 2008, addressed to the witness Mr. KEMO FATAJO, signed by Mr. Abdullah MB Sanyang for the CEO, copied to the Lord Mayor and the Acting Director of Finance, Internal Auditor, and IT Manager, all into evidence as an exhibit.
That's nice. Yes. This is the last one. Also, I do not have to check. This is it. This was in 2023. Where's this the 2018? So, yeah. So we'll have to check. It's not. This one is the content and it's okay, he's the trade license manager, right? Mr. Fatajo?
Yes, madam.
Yes, on the distribution of the 1%,
Yes.
you've given us the period covering the whole of the first, second, third, and fourth quarter of
2023.
2023. So where is the remaining?
Unfortunately, I did not copy those ones. We returned them to the paying out cashier.
Yes.
Who was contacted, and we were informed that they submitted it to you.
Oh, okay, we will get the paying our cashier to come and identify.
Okay.
You understand? And we have them
No problem.
also. If they are not admitted, we admit them through you.
Okay.
You know, so that
No problem.
we have no problem. Yes. Mr. Fatajo,
Yes, ma'am.
we will only admit for the distribution of the 1%.
Yes.
We will only admit the quota, the first quota.
First quarter. Okay.
Yes, which is within our mandate,
Okay.
and we will return you will list with the registrar, and we return the second and the fourth
The
quarter.
fourth quarter.
Yes. No, what we have here is the second and the fourth
Fourth quarter.
quarter. The third quarter is not here.
Okay.
So what you gave us is the first, the second, and the fourth quarter. Yes.
No problem.
So we return that. And, now, Mr. Fatajo, the invoices and the arrears for 2023 is not segregated, right?
For
It's the
2022.
total, it is put
No, but
as a total.
it's segregated because I believe you have the name of the collectors and their awards.
I don't mean that. I mean,
No, it's not segregated.
it's not
No,
segregated.
it's not segregated. You mean the categories of business?
All right, we will try to fish out what we want
Yeah.
based on our mandate.
No problem.
All right. And you just gave us arrears for 2023. Where is 18 to 2022?
No, actually, we were not, extracting arrears in the past years. The
No.
reason why we extracted that of 2023, we were told that they're going to establish, a group of people who will be following these areas.
No.
Because
no, Mr. Fatajo, you have documentation showing how much people owe you from 2018 to date.
on license?
Yes, you have that. You have that record.
No, I don't. That's the only documents I have for it.
This is the only record you have?
Yeah.
It's incorrect.
Because with big business, normally what we do.
Listen, Mr. Fatajo, your statement is incorrect because there is records showing what you are owed over the years. Is that also? Your audit findings did indicate, and the books of account also did indicate, you understand, arrears. So you must have record of what people owed 2018, because this is a cumulative, which is cumulatively been added on.
Okay.
And I believe, based on what we have seen, is what prompted the council, I may be corrected, is what prompted council to set up to get a recovery to sign on people to recover the debt because the debt is huge. Is that not correct?
Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, if collectors have their outstanding arrears or unpaid invoices, they never submitted this to me. This is the first time collectors are submitting their outstanding arrears to me, which I extracted and gave it to my director of finance for onward submission to the committee.
We will present the arrears through your response.
What happened? We don't have any system in place.
We understand.
And a collector never stay in a zone for 2 years.
Yeah.
Like a collector in a zone in 2023, by end of 2023, will be moved to another zone.
Yeah.
He or she will be concentrating on businesses in those zones than what she left behind.
Yes, but
so his or her successor always find it very difficult to know those who paid and those who did not.
No, that is not correct, Mr. FATAJO, because the previous collector has, you understand, issued out invoices.
Of course.
You understand? We have it on record.
Yeah.
They have issued out invoices.
Of course.
And they have given you monies they were able to recover. And you have that. And that is why we asked you to submit the invoice register, because that will show you how many invoices were given out by a particular collector. What is the revenue against the invoices that were issued? So that data is available. Because if it was not available, I will not ask you the question. You said, we will take your evidence. You said they have never presented that, which I said is incorrect. Because for each collector, they are given number of invoices.
Yes.
You understand? In any zone they are collecting revenue, they are given number of invoices to serve on to the people that they need to collect from.
Yeah.
So they will collect, some will pay and some will not pay.
Yes.
But they note how many have paid and how many have not paid, because their commissions is dependent on how much they collect. So they will give you correct data as to we have submitted, for instance, 10 invoices and we were able to collect 5 or 6 or 4 or 7. And it is on the basis of that you calculate to pay them their 1%.
Yeah.
Is that not correct?
Yeah,
so please go back and find out through the books. No, just listen. Through the books, the number, because you can get that information from the register, from the invoice register for each collector, regardless of which zone the person is being moved to. All right?
Yeah.
So that is very certain, and it's something that you can ascertain from your system. If you tell me it is from the system, it's printable from the system, because the system can say collector X at this point was given 40 invoices and he submitted all the 40, he served all the 40, and he was able to return back to us 20 paid and 20 is outstanding. So this is, even if a system is not put in place, but there is actual possibility of getting the information put together.
I'm not saying it would be impossible, but it's very difficult, because what happened
now,
you want to compare.
No, wait, now I will accept what you say. What you said, it will be difficult to put together. I will accept that, but it's not possible. That is not correct.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So please endeavor to provide us with that, and you cross-check whether actually Mr. Njai has submitted the invoice book. If he has submitted the invoice book, you will liaise with the registrar for us to do the extractions, and we know, so that we can compare with what you have submitted to us.
Okay.
All right. Please note that down, and thank you. The trade license target versus collection for the periods covering 2018 to 2023, the list of unpaid invoices stroke arrears for the year 2023, and the distribution of 2023 fourth quarter 1% commission. And the last document is a letter dated the 10th of July 2008 with reference KMC/ADM/016 addressed to Mr. KEMO FATAJO. FATAJO, sorry. FATAJO. Preceding Mr. FATAJO's name, you have K1372, license manager, license unit, with the subject approval of car loan. It is signed by Abdullahi MB Sanyan, Chief Executive Officer, and it is copied to the Lord Mayor, Acting Director of Finance, Internal Auditor, and IT Manager. These documents are admitted in a bundle as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/KFF/KMC/09.
As the commission pleases. Mr. Fatajo?
Yes.
That's all the documents you have for today.
Yes.
Madam Chair requests for you to bring the evidence of the loan acquisition. Did you have that down?
The
evidence of the loan acquisition.
Yes, I just passed it.
Okay.
Yes, we have admitted that card.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Upon request by the lead counsel, the documents are all in. Madam Chair, we apply for the witness to be temporarily discharged. We'll go through the documents and we will liaise with him through the registrar as to the day to come.
Yes, Mr. Fatajo, you've been asked to liaise with the registrar for, I think, the invoice register. And I think also there is some weekly reports that you said were submitted by Amadi, which we will need to cross-check with you whether those are in.
Yeah.
And also what I have asked you in terms of is it the collections?
Collection versus target. That one is there.
No, sorry, is the areas I meant to say.
Areas.
Yes, is the areas I meant to say. From the invoice books, right?
Well, we started keeping these areas on invoice books in 2003. We were doing it in the system, in Excel form. But like, we don't have the let's say the facility for all the collectors to do their inputting. It was like 5 collectors were sharing one computer.
No, no, that cannot be correct, Mr. This is trade license, and they are not using GTR receipts. Their receipts are printed out from your system. They give them invoices, demand notes for invoices, sorry. And these are produced from the system, right? And I have explained earlier on that, the invoices are generated and they are given to the collectors to go and serve, and they go back to collect the revenue and they give them receipts, right? So that information is available. We have seen that on the records that we have got from here.
I think you are confusing two mode of operations here.
Yes.
It's the rates unit that generate their invoice from the system. For us, they print this invoice from national printing, I don't know, company.
Yes.
Bring it, they print it in bulk.
Yes.
Bring it, then a collector will go and collect one invoice.
Yes.
When he or she finish serving that, then he will return the old one and collect another invoice.
Yes, but that's
so
what I'm saying.
When the old one is completed,
yes,
normally they input it in the system.
That is what I'm saying. I said the invoices are given to the collectors.
Yes.
And for every invoice that is given to the collector is recorded.
Yeah.
So, and you do the reconciliation by seeing how much a collector brings back as revenue and how much is pending. And that is what you append as arrears. And that is the projection, because we've looked at two budgets that you have. That is the projection you use, you understand, in estimating revenue in that revenue line. Is that not correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So that record is available. Please provide.
But when you come to budget, we are not even part of it. Budget is always prepared by finance and is up to
Yes, what you
then
input.
we work on it.
Yes, what you input.
Yeah.
They ask you your opinion. They ask you variation in percentage, what you anticipate to this thing, and you are the central person that they ask because of the changing nature of business transactions.
Yeah.
You understand? Because each year there is addition of businesses within the municipality.
Okay. Now,
so they consult you.
Now,
yes.
If I may understand what you are asking.
Yes.
Now, is the let's say the number of invoice issued,
Yeah.
the value of the number of invoice issued against the total collection of a particular collector.
Yes.
In a given zone.
Yes. For a particular month, for a particular year.
Particular year.
That is what I'm saying.
We are prepared.
So that would be able to make us understand when we review your documents as per your incomes and for the narrations you have given in this report. That will help us have a clear picture of the transactions. Right? So that is what I want you to produce.
Then that needs a time because I have to consult the collectors to adjust their entries in the system.
To adjust?
Yeah, of course. They have to.
How would they adjust that?
As I told you, we were using 5 collectors, 1 computer.
What?
Sometimes 5 collectors, 1 computer or 1 laptop.
Yes.
For the inputting.
Yes.
So sometimes it takes a collector more than a month or even 2 months before he get the laptops. So some are yet to even finish their 20.
It's told us that the invoices are printed from the printing department.
Yes.
And this is what you give to the collectors.
Yes.
And you don't enter the invoices in any book or journal or whatever to keep record of how much you are giving to each collector?
No.
You don't?
Invoices are printed in booklet.
Yes.
And issued to accounts.
Yes.
Accounts is the one issuing this invoice to collectors.
Yes.
So once an invoice is issued, then the collector will continue to issue the invoice to taxpayers.
Yes.
Until the book is exhausted.
Yeah.
Then he or she will return the book and take another one.
Yes.
But while issuing this to taxpayers,
yes.
he or she will be recording it in Excel form.
Yes. So that is very easy.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can even have that in the report I gave you, but their payment now is what is pending now.
Yeah.
Even 2023, some are unable to complete their entries.
What I know, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and it is possible for you to be able to get us the records.
Okay.
Because I know it is very, very possible for you to get the records for us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you. So please note that down, and we will give you up to next week, Thursday, to bring in what you have, and then you...
I am appealing.
Yes.
If it won't be a problem, you give me at least 2 weeks. Because it's like what I have in the system, I can print it now.
Yes.
But that will not suffice your...
My request from
yes.
18 to
yes. So if you give me at least 2
that is
then
granted.
we will do the necessary adjustment.
That is granted.
Yeah.
That is granted. Please bring that. Yes, any other documents?
No, Madam Chair. Mr. FATAJO, do you have any other document?
No, I don't have any other document.
And that is all we have on the list for now, Madam Chair.
All right. So, Mr. FATAJO, thank you so much for coming.
Welcome.
And we expect you. Can I please have the calendar? Okay. And yes. Mr. FATAJO, so we will see you on the 12th.
On the 12th of
yes,
November.
with all the documents, right?
Okay. No problem.
Right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This now let me just ask you one thing. The distribution of the 1% commission.
Yeah.
You have submitted to us the document, right?
Yes.
But the document is not telling us what was the total sum. For instance, Amadou Ndiaye, how much he collected, how much was the total amount he collected.
Okay.
That when you divided it, you had a 1% culminating in $10,000.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
We will want you to provide the data to show us, because by just looking at the distribution,
yeah,
we wouldn't be able to know how much he has collected for the quota that made him to be entitled to be paid $10,000. And for instance, Momodu Drame is being paid 27,000.
Yeah.
And Majuba being paid 25,000. And you have KEMO FATAJO as manager, you've been paid 50,000.
Yeah.
Modu Buso, assistant manager, been paid 39,000.
Yeah.
Amadiso, supervisor, been paid 28,000. Ibrahim Manjai, supervisor, been paid 20,000.
Okay.
And then why you have Rohis Source, for instance, been paid for a quota 1,500.
Yeah.
So we definitely need you to provide us 2018 to date, all of this.
No, 20.
The amounts, yes.
20.
So that we know, how much this particular collector has collected to amount to the money that they have been paid.
What we are requesting, I think you have to give me ample time, because I have to recalculate this.
Yeah.
I have to go back to record and extract this. For 2023, I already have it in the system.
Yes.
But for the rest of the years,
yes,
I have to calculate it. I have to get their cash books to know how much.
No, but you made payments, Mr. Fatajo, and you had vouchers in which they have signed or forms that they have signed.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be difficult, because these forms, these amounts you have quoted here, you derive this amount from where you noted that in this quota, this is what, for example, let's say Modu Drame was able to have from January to March. This is what he was able to collect. And when we calculated, we got 27,000.
Yeah.
And this is going to be matched to, you understand, the targets you have, and you understand what is in the cash book.
Okay.
So you can do this, because this information is available. It's not rocket science. It's not something that you have to reproduce. It's already there.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. So on the 12th, you also produce that. So we may rise. Thank you so much. We will see you on.
You're welcome.